Hey, looks like you could see my shared screen before I was able to get in here. This is Bernaid Flanoy. Come on in. It is time for some creative fun, right? So, this is the lovely painting that we're going to start today. And we're going to be with you probably about 40, 50 minutes today. We'll see how far we can get. I'm thinking of a part one and a part two. If you are joining me live, welcome, welcome, welcome. And to the replay viewers, you know how to fast forward and get to the good stuff or do the double time here on YouTube. How you doing? Hoping you are well. I'm so grateful for another day to be in the studio. We're going to get on down to it. I need to share my link with myself so that my paint cam can be live and I can share the same thing with you. Okay, let me make sure that we're getting this together. Hello, I am. There we go. Right, I'm in here clicking away. Let me find. All right, I'm about to send the invitation. Should I send you one? Let me see if I can make that screen just a smidge bigger. Okay. And then we'll move it if need be. So yeah, that's let me click that off and then that should be easier. Yep, that's an easier view. All right. I am inviting myself. Wish I could do a screen share for this, but I think that infinity screen would come up. So I don't think we need to see that. I hope you are gathering your art supplies because all you need to do is download this and join me. All right. Email sent. Let me get out of that. Let me come back to you. Email received. Join me on StreamYard. We're clicking. Boop. Let me see. What does this say? Here is your link. This is what you will get. This is your link to join. Boop. And then that will have us enter the back office. I kept saying enter the studio, but you have to press another button to enter the studio. So you're in the back office, and then you would just simply type in your first name, or if you have a business or whatever contact information, you would just type that in. If it's kind of lengthy, then we could type it into the chat. So just a little, something. I'm inviting you. I'm inviting me and Bob. We are inviting you over into this studio virtually, okay, for some creative chatting, right? That's what we're doing, okay? So I am not going to click enter studio until I have my paint cam in place. So while I'm doing that, I would love for you to go grab your crayons, colored pencils, that half sharpened number two pencil, if that's all you have. And if you haven't gotten the download, you can easily, let me put this in the comment, go to, and well, you know what? It's actually on the screen, but I will put it in the comments here. www, the painted pose. Funny if I could type today. .com/download. You can grab them there. And that'll put you on my email list and we'll stay connected that way. Yep, there it is. It's in the chat. So I don't know if it's clickable here on YouTube. You may have to copy and paste it into your Chrome or URL browser. All right, because everybody's not on Chrome. All right, there's some Mac people out here. So while you are gathering your things, We're going to change this view. Hopefully today it'll be better. Okay. I'm just saying. All right. Let's go ahead and enter the studio. Thank you. I'd like to show you how we get started and get things done, because it's it can be very, what do you call it, daunting for some to just press that go live button. As you see, they let anyone, okay, anyone in there. I am super excited. So you can go get your download and you just fill in with your colored pencils or marker, a combination. You might want to lay down a little marker and then do a little colored pencil crayon or oil pastel. Where's my oil pastel? You know, they still sell these, right? I probably need to make sure I put some links for Amazon on there so you can grab yours. So we did this lovely the other day. And we did this one. Was this yesterday? I can't even remember. No, we didn't do that yesterday. We did the hat yesterday. I'm trying not. The studio lights are kind of bright. So if I'm back here. All right. Well, let me do it this way. Because no, it's still bright, y'all. So this is a nice, cute, fun little wintertime cap. But there's no person there. But it's still cute. What we did. Now, let me get real close because it's super cute. Super cute. And then, of course, this. All right. Let me make sure you see my little bow action. Look at the shading. Look at a little bit of highlight. Just a little lollipop fun in a mug. Teacup. Why not? So, I'm going to set these aside. You see, I'm procrastinationals because I just try not to get anxious about switching the screen around. But we're up in here. So let's do it. Let's turn this on. Let's get ready. I didn't enter the studio. Let me do that. I'm in there now. So here we go, y'all. Let the journey begin. Here we go, y'all. Why is what we want to know. Got to go through the whole thing, y'all. What are we doing? Now I've got my other screen in. Let me see if. All right. So it looks like I just have to remove myself out of there. All right. We're getting it. Okay. So we've got everything ready. We've got our water. Okay. We've got our reference image up there for you. That's another just all the way brown kind of thing happening. And I'm excited. This one is actually going to be pretty fast. So we might get it done. Okay. All right. Make sure you have your paints. Okay. If you're painting, I've got the Craft Smart Michael's brand brown. Okay. So this is just plain old brown. And I've got the Apple Barrel, the Plaid brand chestnut. Okay. So that's there. All right, we're going to pop these open. And I just like keeping the paint in here. It just kind of keeps it contained, even though you'll see me squeeze things out onto the plate too. So I'll go back and forth. So you make sure you have, a little foam plate or a little piece of acrylic. Some people paint on glass, so they could scrape it off and keep reusing. I just pile it right on top. All right, so this one is ready to go. Looks like we need to refill with a little bit of blue and a little bit of white. We'll see if we need any of that. Let's make sure this is up. Make sure you join the email list so we can stay, in contact with each other. And I promise not to sell your list, sell your email. And, me and Bob, we're over here in the studio. We're ready to get on down with this paint. All right. I'm looking at the reference. Just want to make sure I have the chat available here. And I think we're just about ready here. Am I not turned to the right spot? Okay, I think we're okay. We move some of this paint around. I noticed that view the other day where it's like, there's a lot of paint there. Well, we're in here painting. Okay, there we go. We've moved that up a little bit. Okay. I'm excited about this one because it's, like I said, it is going to go relatively fast. So hopefully the notifications are going out. What I can do really, really quickly is send out one more notification. Boop. Now, I hope that you do have all right, we're almost in the right spot here. Okay. I am live now. That's what I'm going to say. I am live right now. Painting live. That's what we're saying. Painting live. And then we will send that out. Come and join me. Now. Okay. There we go. We're going to go ahead and send this one on out. Boom, live right now. Okay. I think we've clicked the right things. And now we're sending this out. Oh, good thing that we're catching that. All right. Now we're just going for it. Well, we did a thing. We've been doing a thing. Okay. And I thought about doing a little peachy one today. Maybe I will. Let me do a little peachy. We've been doing a lot of chocolate. Love me some chocolate. I think we're going to do a little peach. All right. Let me see if I can switch out for the peach. Oh, you got a little sneak peek at some more cuteness coming. All right. Let me copy, Command C. Come on up here. Command V. All right. So we're going to go the little peachy route today. Matter of fact, let me get some and squeeze it out. For my little peachy sisters. All right. So a little dab will do you, not a whole lot. You don't need a whole lot. We just have a few little fingers, and we're going to go ahead with it. While that area is drying up there a little bit, let's just go on down here. Now, could we have made this with a little orange and a little white? We sure could have. Excuse me. Excuse me. Uh-oh, did I go out of the lines? Possibly. You know what? I think that this is a glove over here. All right, let's see. I think we need a little bit of the dryer action up here. Awesome. I like that. That helps move the needle along very, very fast. So I'm just going to slide this down just a little bit here. And I have more than what I need on this brush. Okay, so that is coming along really, really, really nicely. I think this time I'm going to have like a really pale blue somewhere in here. All right, I think I'm just going to thin this down just a smidge back here. Just to get rid of the white. I'm going to add just a smidge of the brown back here. And we're just thinning this down. Okay. We can still see the lines through there. Okay. Come on over here. Slowly. This is still wet, so I gotta watch where I come around and place that black. So it's coming along there pretty good. I really want to get a larger brush for this area, but I'm not. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to help with the flow of the paint in here, over here as well. So it looks like for part 2, we will just be adding some let's make sure we got this black going in the right direction. Okay, we've got this here. Now you, of course, can do this with Sharpie marker, going around those little edges. But it's just fun sometimes just to practice with a regular old brush and just keep it moving. So I am just kind of quiet today. I guess maybe because I was running in from work, but this is really relaxing. So I will probably go for another 8 minutes and then hop off. Just fun. It's kind of like what you call it? I can't call the name of this stuff. Paint by number. That's kind of what it feels like. We'll fill in this area here for sure. And I might just do something funky uh, and maybe a little bit abstract or something like that along the sides, just to add a little bit of color. Since this is another peachy kind of brown. But filling in that black just quickly starts to say, oh, something's going on over here. Let me get just a little bit more water. It just helps it fill in the texture of the canvas. Let me go right around this face while I have lots of paint in this brush. So it's very full, and I'm just dragging right along that edge. Now you have to be careful. So you have to know which way is best for you, whether or not to pull it up or pull it down. Drag it along. Okay, we're going right on up in this little area here. And I need to get some paint. And there's plenty of it still right here on this canvas. So I'm trying to see, am I going to just go along this edge? Might as well. And then that's finished. We'll grab a little bit more paint. All right. Go right along this edge right here. Grab a little bit more paint. And make sure need to go ahead to this other side too. All right, so this is kind of drying out right here. Just going to smooth this part out. And then probably need another coat. So yeah. And you keep it as simple as you want. You know, you could add some more complexity in there, but you know, work on your level. Right? So here we are. Gonna have to come back. Yeah, this is a part one and part two. Okay. So let's add just a little bit more. Let's make sure this is smoothed out up in here. Okay. This is kind of like a graphic, let's say like a graphic cartoon of some sort. Okay. So it's okay if we kind of come out over here a little bit. Because I think what I'm going to do is go back and do a little bit of washed out brown over here. Trying to be very careful around these little fingers here. Boy, oh boy, I could keep going. Because once you get started, it is really, really addictive. And I know that happens with my kiddos. It takes them a moment to focus. And I know they're wondering, why doesn't Miss Fenoy let me do a whole bunch of talking when I'm painting? Because I need them to really lock in and focus. All right, just a little smidge more. Okay. Well, I don't want to stop, but I know I had best so that I can get logged on. So we're just going to stop right there, guys. All right. We're stopping right there. Let me stop the screen share. Okay. We're in there. I guess I could have saved the screen share for just a little while longer. But how fun is that? And like I said, you can get your Sharpie marker and just go to town, you know, and whether you're peachy or vanilla. Hello. Thank you so much for popping in. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You know what? We didn't do a giveaway segment today. We will handle that tomorrow and definitely Friday. All right. My Canvas Club is open. Go and click on the membership on thepaintedpost.com. Become a founding member. You can just be online, for $12 a month or $70 for the entire year. You will have access to monthly downloads. And there might be a surprise or two in there as well. So join me. I would love to paint with you, giving you some art tips. Even though this is kind of fun, cutesy stuff, I'm a fine arts girl, so we're still going to stick with some of the basic elements and principles, even on the cutesy stuff. So this is pretty much flat. We haven't done much modeling except for maybe around the lips, just a little bit, but it's still a very flat design. I am excited to paint with you, and thank you so, so much for joining. This is Brene Flanoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter by night, paint party instructor, and art kit maker on the weekends. Sign me up for your community art sessions. Sign me up for your senior center. Sign me up for your summer program for the kids and just have like an open art room where, it's still me in there. We're not going to get too wild and crazy, but I want their ideas to just be able to be in a good environment to bloom and blossom. And I've enjoyed that the past couple of years, just being in a place where we set up the things. I give a short little lesson and the students can do that or not. I love having the blank canvases there for them to do their own thing. And this past year, there were several that I saw bloom into, oh, that's Miss Bernie. She got me. I do. I do. Right? Peace to you. Have an amazing rest of your day. All right. We're going to sign on off of here. We were kind of quiet today. Not always. Bye bye for now. See you tomorrow. And tomorrow is back at 7. We had to go live at 5 today, but tomorrow is back at 7. Okay? Invite somebody. Don't forget to go download the things that we're painting.